Join me in the pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First, we have a roll call.
Sure, John. Here. Jerry. Here. Justin.
Here.
Lexi. Here. Brian.
Here. Thank you. Need a motion to approve the agenda. Somebody motion to approve the agenda. I'll second.
Brian,
Lexi, aye.
Jonathan, I.
Motion carries. Any questions? We'll move to citizen comment. Anyone like to address the council?
Just get folks that have the scouts.
Okay, great. Well, welcome. Do you have anyone online?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, citizen comment at this time. Move on to the consent agenda. Any questions? Anyone on the consent agenda?
There's one item on the bills and receipts that we have to adjust the payment amount by $100. It's just a detail that we caught tonight. So other than that, everything looks good.
Okay. So Marcy's aware of that?
Yep, Marcy and I agree.
No other questions on the?
I make a motion to approve the consent agenda with the changes that.
I'll second.
Brian, I.
Lexi, aye.
Justin, I.
Good night. Motion carries. Moving on, Parks and Recreation to Stacy. Welcome, Stacy.
Thank you. If you guys have any questions on this?
Kickoff is the 21st to the 22nd. Wednesday or the Thursday?
The Thursday.
The Thursday, the 22nd. See where I get my info?
I originally talked about it on Wednesday.
Jelly Oaks Park. Well, Thursday, the 22nd.
Yes. Yes.
Will the,
Correct.
yeah, will the trees still be there though?
I don't know, I'm all out of it, but then they're not me. It'd be nice, but can't.
Sure.
Watering situation.
The watering situation was Springfield. That's stuff. But the infield has been. So Gail came out and did a bunch of things. He thinks with the rain that burned the grass. So that's what happened in that area for whatever reason. So he did a bunch of stuff. It is looking better. The sprinkler system within Springfield still doesn't work through like a turn on. Like we have to go to the field and turn on each one of the sprinklers manually. So it doesn't get done maybe as much as it should. But yes, in terms of that issue should be fixed better.
Water.
Yes, yes. He's watered it, WB's watered it, and I also watered it, so it's definitely, and then with the rain is also. We also got the lights fixed at Spiegel Field as well. It's been a long process, but that was finally done. I think there's still one light out. And I think they finally figured out today what was wrong with it. So they're supposed to be coming back tomorrow to fix it completely, so then that will be completely done. Then we got both softball fields. These are great last week as well. Which turned our fields to like a sandbox and thing. The rain and stuff that's gotten better as well. So we're getting there. It'll be good once we get everything back. So.
Not having lights on in some pitch.
Oh,
You can't see the ball.
so now
I mean, feel advantage.
that works for both teams.
Yeah. And maybe I have a little utilization on these days. Total number of memberships. So 791 in January, 817, 796, 702.
Yep.
That's actual memberships that we have.
Correct. That's just number of memberships. So that doesn't include the number of people. So there's families that, and within that, there's a couple within that. So that number, like total members, is 1,000. It's just those are the memberships. And they always dip in the summer.
Okay, that was where my.
Always, yeah. I was
Is
just kind
it
of,
cyclical as I'm still pretty new to this
Yeah.
process?
yeah, there's a lot of people that do like the 6-month memberships or 3-month memberships that do it
Okay.
over the winter and then they always dip and then they'll pick back up.
I just.
Around that totally remember.
It's a significant drop.
700 is actually like, we were hoping to get 700 for years and years. The fact that we're still there is actually,
Nice.
it did drop a lot, but it's not a bad number over the summer.
It's not necessary.
No, not at all.
And then, see, don't look at this anymore. We've got revenue, for events turned away.
Need a second meeting room almost.
Yeah, what was the reason, what's the reasoning that we're turning away events that are total money at this point in the year? We have a
That's the overall total, like,
Meeting room.
up to that, so that's every month leading up to, but yeah, no, it's, I mean, our weekends are full, we love the graduation parties, bridal showers, baby showers.
It's just that it's full.
Yeah. That's good, good thing.
Yeah.
Most times.
double book? You ever heard
We're-
of double booking?
No.
Oh.
It's usually not a good thing.
Most times we get them and choose like the night before, the day after, whatever, but there's some where, you know, bridal shower and stuff, they have like firm dates that they need. And it's not negotiable, or we try to go to the big room. There'll be something we have to discuss as far as city hall. and how they
Once.
utilize.
I'm done with my questions. Was that a good?
Good question.
Oh, I thought it was good. Anyone else, anything for Stacy? Thanks, Stacy. We'll move on to Chief and his monthly report.
Yeah, you guys have my report. The one thing I do want to bring up is the school crossing area at Birds and Cass Elementary. It was Bruce and Sarah hoping they came in last meeting. He talked about how he wanted something improved on that. So I got to give Dean props with the paint. I think the paint looks great on the streets. If you guys have seen that, that's a good thing. That looks great. You also did what else did you do to the street? The tar or whatever, right? Crack on. Yep. So street looks good on that. So as for the pedestrian crossing, I ordered 4 signs. Those signs will say stop for pedestrian crossing on those signs instead of just having the stick figure there. That's the best solution so far until we need to potentially either go above that and maybe add a traffic light if it gets to that extent. I don't think we need to get to that extent yet because we just had that complaint on it. So I think we're fixing the issue for the time being, and hopefully that should solve that issue. Now, the other suggestion also is maybe we just leave that as a school crossing, they can go to the stop sign to cross up there and the stop sign. That's another crosswalk area that is a suggestion people can do too. But I think what we would, putting these 4 signs up, I think that will take care of alleviate the issue at hand. I've heard hopefully all the issue.
So mainly school drop off and pick up or coming and going.
Yeah, so the complaint wasn't even with school. It was after hours, like say, like between 5 and 8 p.m. when kids were trying to just cross. But the problem with that was what we investigated on that was people weren't pushing the button. They're just walking across. So that's part of the issue too. People still need to push the button to go across, and they weren't doing it. So, well, there we are. So we're hopefully hopefully signage helps the situation.
So the Tahoe got a brand new engine.
Yep, correct. Yep.
You
Tahoe's
know,
running good.
In your notes that they have that problem with those Tahoes, huh? I mean, because we talked about getting another one.
Yeah, apparently with that year and that engine, they had that problem.
That was my-
Apparently they have supposedly fixed it, fixed the issue. But that's still up to, for debate if I'm getting another Tahoe or something different. But if there's still an issue with that, that's something I'm gonna have to look into. Obviously.
Probably the standing warranty on those is
They're-
3 years and.
Yeah, I want to say it was 3 years and don't quote me 60,000, I think it was, but yeah.
Anything else for Chief? All right, thanks, Chief. And we move on to Public Works and D.
Questions on anything on the report? Comments? Anything that may be on the report?
I know you and I were talking yesterday about maybe a potential delay in some of the utilities being moved, but you and Ryan were kind of working out maybe what some options might be in that.
Yep, absolutely. I'm on, which currently was Commonwealth, has a conflicting line in our path of storms. So one of the suggestions I made to Ryan was consider an easement south of the place where poles that go east-west, like in the police station, ITC property there. So that was something he was going to look into, see if ITC would grant us a 30-foot easement through there. That way we could avoid all those issues. Otherwise, I was looking at up to 6 weeks before they would actually move their line. So other utilities, Extreme's not being very responsive, trying to pin them down yet, get them out of the way. Black Hills is very responsive and cordial to work with on anything of our needs. So they've been good to work with. And as for ITC and Alliance as well. So yeah, just a few things to get ironed out yet. Contracts are not in hand of the contractor yet, so that also is.
I don't know whether it dictates a lot, but how much time do we have with the start of the
Yeah, it's definitely a concern of mine. I think we're leading into that path of extension already, unfortunately.
What was the amount of time, sorry?
It was June, I think, June 1st was start date, and then up till like the 20th of August or something. So
Do we need to be in contact with school district about buses yet, or is it too soon to pull their alarm?
I think it's too soon to pull the alarm on that yet. I don't know how big of a crew they may come in with, get a lot of that wiped out. The biggest thing maybe is, if they get some of them, that street project done and, finish up the utilities later. I don't know exactly how they're gonna coordinate that project. So, I can give suggestions to them, whether they buy it from or not, that's something to them, how they want to, construct the project. Hopefully, with buses and stuff, if that does become an issue, hopefully we can work something out with this, coming through. I don't know.
Anything else for Dean? Thank you, sir. Mayor's report. How much to report? I participated in the mayor's reps again. Second. Report from there. Wasn't being a hot topic in that meeting. Said, I just made reference to, we were trying to do us, we were trying to do our best to manage what's happening here, so. We'll move on to resolution authorizing budgetary transfers for the fiscal year ending June 30th.
These are just going to be just the last budgeted transfers that were either on the original budget or on the amendment. That is just the transfers for the end of the year. So the last ones we have.
I'll make a motion to make resolution authorizing budgetary transfers for fiscal year ending June 30, 2020.
I'll second the motion. Brian,
Lexi, I.
Justin, I.
Yeah, go ahead.
Motion carries. Resolution approving change order of the Cast Community Center Improvement Project.
I'll make a motion to approve the change order number 3, Piasta Community Center Improvement Project.
I'll second.
Brian, I.
Lexi, I.
Justin, I.
Yeah, go ahead.
Motion carries.
Yes, I had a question on that. Did we ever hear back on what a new AC was going to cost? HVAC, yeah.
I'm guessing we haven't.
We have not, I'm not sure if Annette reached out or not, or if Jacob was working on that. I guess wasn't sure if it was really clear at the end if we still wanted to pursue that, but I can certainly email Jacob tomorrow and ask him.
Would you?
Yep.
We will approve application number 1, gas community center. I'll make a motion for application number 1.
I'll second it.
Brian, I.
Lexi, I.
Justin, I.
Motion carries. And then the tax and financing policy.
We found an error in that document, so we're just gonna we're not table, we're just gonna take no action on that one so that we can get it updated. Yeah.
Number 9 on under the policy section, we were gonna strike.
Resolution approving the final survey for the former lagoon site. Going as recommended. I'll make a motion to approve the final survey for the former lagoon site. Sorry.
Brian, I.
Lexi, I.
Justin, I.
John,
Ordinance rezoning lot 1, Birch, that's number 2 from D1 to C1. This is in studio that we have already. We didn't get the ordinance, so I know this is-
I'll make a motion to approve the zoning change for lot 1, EH for place number 2.
I'll second.
Brian, I.
Lexi, I.
Justin, I.
John,
I'm curious, this time I've entertained request to suspend second and third readings of this ordinance.
I'll make a motion to suspend the second and third readings of the rezoning ordinance for lot 1 EH Birds, number 2 from A1 to C1.
I'll second.
Brian, I.
Lexi, I.
Justin, I.
John,
Motion carries.
Now it's a motion to adopt.
Motion to adopt. Entertain a motion to adopt.
I'll make the motion to adopt this ordinance for rezoning lot 1 EH Birds, place number 2 from A1 to C1.
I'll second it.
Brian, I.
Lexi, I.
Justin, I.
John,
Motion carries. Ordinance rezoning lot 1 from A1 to R1. Zone for Crossroads Church.
Says the public hearing was last year.
Yeah, was our one.
R1 single family residential.
But this now.
We have zoning ordinance.
Actually, do you have that? That you could pull up the zoning
One
R1?
your church is allowed in R1.
It is an exception in our one.
Did you find it?
No.
Oh, okay.
He just has it memorized.
You just know.
Justin knows, nobody knows Justin, Justin knows.
It's gonna be in the code of ordinances, right? I'm not in here a whole lot.
Entertain a motion to.
So I have it up on the screen. It looks like it does include religious and educational facilities.
Religious assemblies. There you go. Thank you, Marcy.
Mhm.
Thanks, Marcy.
Makes everyone feel better. I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Brian, aye.
Lexi, I.
Justin, aye.
John, I.
Motion carries. And a motion to approve the second, and third readings of the ordinance.
I'll make a motion to waive the second, third, and fourth readings.
I'll second.
Brian, aye.
Lexi, I.
Justin, aye.
John,
Motion carries. I'll need a motion to adopt.
I'll make a motion to adopt.
Second.
Brian, aye.
Lexi, I.
Justin, aye.
John,
I'm sorry, who seconded that? Was that Jerry or
Jerry.
Justin? Okay, thank you.
That's that ordinance updating the zoning map.
Notice we didn't actually have a map, but it's calling out the sections.
No, is there I don't want to say a schedule as far as how often we update that? I mean, I don't think we do it every time we change zoning, but is there something that says every 6 months, every,
I'm not sure. I can look into
let's make
that.
a note so we keep that as current as possible without it being
Yeah.
Being cost effective and.
cost effective.
It's a pretty important piece of property.
Right.
It's nice to have our map.
And if somebody wants to look at it,
Right.
if you're thinking about developing or something, then they can look at it and what's. We need a motion to approve.
Make a motion to approve the changes to the zoning ordinance for one of the 8 birds and the balance of the southwest quarter, section 11. I'll second that motion. Brian, aye.
Lexi, I.
Justin, aye.
John,
Motion carries. Entertain the motion to suspend the second, and third readings of this ordinance.
Make a motion to waive the second and third reading. I'll second that motion. Brian, aye.
Lexi, I.
Justin, aye.
John,
Motion carries and a motion to adopt.
I'll make a motion to adopt.
I'll second.
Brian, aye.
Lexi, I.
Justin, aye.
John,
Motion carries. Next up, ordinance amending Title 6 physical environment, Chapter 5 utilities code of ordinances of the city of Council. This is the third reading. And this is that ordinance changing the percentages to.
I'll make a motion on the third reading.
second.
Brian, aye.
Lexi, I.
Justin, aye.
John,
Motion carries. Motion to, need a motion to adopt. Yes.
I think just doing the third reading adopts
Okay.
it automatically, yeah. And this last one, we don't, is not a huge hurry or anything like that, so it's up to you if you want to waive and adopt tonight.
Ordinance amending the Title 3, Chapter 2 code of ordinances of the city of Shasta. Nuisances.
That was regarding the drains and the, we talked about.
This one might be a good one to have multiple readings on, just so
Mhm.
people have a chance to catch it. We've added a lot of language in here.
Yep, I agree. And this again is for the tiles above ground.
Correct,
It doesn't address tiles below ground.
correct. So if you've already got it at below ground or you're building a house, you want to put it below ground, that's fine. It's just, you can't run it from where it comes out of your downspout down into the drain in the road. In the storm sewer.
But as I understand it, even in addition to that, we've added a lot of definitions.
Yeah, all the red stuff is all
All
new.
the red stuff.
Yeah.
You know, this is the stuff that citizens sometimes go away. but then
Yep.
change.
Yeah, the other ones, I think that it was just a little more, we wanted to be expedient with
Specific.
waiving those to get those updated so that those folks could continue on with their land and building, so. No need to waive anything on this one.
I'll make a motion to approve the first reading of the ordinance, Title 3, Chapter 2, Code of Ordinances. Nuisances.
I'll second.
Brian, aye.
Lexi, I.
Justin, I.
Fine.
Motion carried. Open it back up for any citizen comment. At this time, moving as far as your fancy that you'd like to talk about? No.
Questions?
Questions?
Not today.
Okay.
I don't necessarily have a question, I was just looking for some input. One thing I have experienced was up here on the south side of the roundabout, as people come off the sidewalk from the Dollar General and cross to church or vice versa. We have no painted crossing there. Is that something that we would want to designate a crossing there? Is it I mean, my concern would be that it's kind of a hazard coming into that roundabout. I mean, technically, the sidewalk leads that direction, but if it's something that we feel that there should be a designated crosswalk there, we probably should put some signage up there and,
Isn't that the only place to cross? There, there's nothing up the street.
Yeah, it's about the only place. Yeah,
The only place to
they didn't do better off painting it around that either yet, right?
no, there never was no painting there.
Oh, I thought there was lines that went around the roundabout and stuff, but
No.
maybe they just didn't get to it or whatever yet.
I don't know if there's signage, but I don't know if there was ever.
Yeah, I thought there was some yellow lines there. I don't
I think since both the sidewalks go there, it's inviting a crosswalk.
Correct.
So what do we want there to be a crosswalk there now with our list? We better make it accessible as possible.
I think that's a great idea.
Maybe some more of those pedestrian crosswalks.
Yep, absolutely. Just give them 1 or 2 more of those.
Any other items?
I'll second.
Brian, I.
Lexi,
Justin, I.
We are adjourned.
Motion.